Hello everyone, my name is Elley Kim, and welcome to the symphonic storytelling of The Beauty and the Beast. Today I'll be your narrator, and along with me are some amazing musicians that will be the accompanists for today's story. You could probably tell we have a lot of instruments, and I need your help to identify some of them. Would that be okay? Yeah? Okay. First, can you help me identify what these black instruments back there is? Can you guys wave? Yeah, if you can see. Does anyone know what that is? Yeah?
A keyboard?
Yes, it's a keyboard, but
Piano.
yes, it's a piano. It is called a keyboard, so like, good job. But it's a piano. Here today we have our pianist Hannah, Jennifer, and Michael. Can you guys play a short tune? A piano is a big instrument normally made out of wood, and there are strings inside to make noises. So technically, piano is considered a string instrument. So do you see any other instruments that are made out of string? Maybe like the small ones over here? What is this called? Can anyone help me? Yeah?
Violin.
Yes, a violin! Good job! Today we have our violinists, Jimin and Cara. Let's hear a short tune from them. A violin is also mostly made out of wood, but they're played with 4 strings and a bow. Do you see any other string instruments? Maybe a bigger one over here? Yeah?
Cello.
Yes, the cello. Good job. Let's hear a short tune from our cellist, Elley. Cello is a lot like a violin. They're mostly made out of wood, and they're played with 4 strings and a bow, just like a violin. They're a lot bigger in size, so they can play more of the lower notes. Now that we have identified all our string instruments, now let's see some of our wind instruments. Does anyone know what this shiny silver instrument is called? Anyone? Yeah? Yes, a flute. Good job. Let's hear a short tune from our flutists, Emma, Anna, and Kyla. Just behind me. The flute is played in a sideways position, and it's made out of silver, gold, and platinum. And most flutes are played with 16 keys. Now, does anyone know what this black instrument is called right there? Anyone? Can anyone help me out? Do you know what this is called? Yeah. A whistle? You're close. You're close. Does anyone else? Yeah?
Is it a saxophone?
Not a saxophone. It is a woodwind. No, it's not a woodwind. But they're like bronze color trumpets. Does anyone know what?
Clarinet.
Yay, a clarinet! Thank you. Today we have our clarinetist, James. Let's hear a short tune from them. Which is really good, right? Okay, a clarinet is a single reed woodwind, and it's most of the time made out of wood. A standard clarinet uses 17 keys to play. Okay, last but not least, is there any instrument that we have not identified yet? Like right here? Does anyone know what this is called? It's a lot like a clarinet, but it's a different name. No one? Okay, I'll just tell you. It's called an oboe. Let's hear a short tune from our oboist, Timothy. Just like I said, an oboe is a lot like a clarinet, and it's played with a reed, but instead of one, it uses a double reed to play. Now that we have identified all our instruments, let's start with our story, The Beauty and the Beast. Can I get a little clap? This is a story of the Beauty and the Beast. Once upon a time, there lived a handsome prince in a grand castle. One day, an enchantress saw the prince's selfishness and cruelty and turned him into a terrible beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. If the prince doesn't find true love before the last rose petal falls, he will remain a hideous beast forever. In a village nearby, a beautiful girl named Belle lived with her father. Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day, like the one before. Little town, full of little people, waking up to say, there goes the baker with his tray like always. The same old bread and rolls to sell. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town. More than anything, Belle wanted an adventure like those she read about in her books. Gaston, an arrogant young man, wanted to marry Belle. However, Belle refused. She thought Gaston was a beastly bore who couldn't understand why she was always reading. It's not right for a woman to read, he would say. Belle's father, Maurice, was an inventor. Maurice was getting ready for a contest at the country fair. He will be bringing his latest invention, the automatic wood chopper. "You'll win first prize," Belle cheered. On his way to the fair, Maurice was lost in the woods. Suddenly, a pack of wolves chased him into the gates of a nearby castle. Not sure he would find anything inside, Maurice entered the castle cautiously. Inside the castle, he found a warm dinner and comfort where he took some rest. As he was making his leave, he found a rose garden and decided to pick a rose for Belle. Roar! Suddenly, a loud noise was heard behind Maurice as he picked the rose. "How dare you! You feasted on the comforts of my castle, and this is how you repay me." Furious, the beast took Maurice and locked the unwanted visitor in the dungeon. When Belle saw that her father's horse came back home alone, she became worried and went to search for her father. horse led her right to the castle, where she found her father locked up. Belle cried and begged for her father's freedom. "Take me instead," she offered. The beast agreed and made her stay forever. "Yes, I made the choice. For Papa I will stay. But I don't deserve to lose my freedom in this way, you monster. If you think that what you've done is right, well then, you're a fool. Think again." Mrs. Potts, seeing Belle crying, invited her to a dinner show where she met the castle's servants. "The spell casted by the enchantress turned all the servants into enchanted objects," explained Mrs. Potts. "Everyone at the castle was friendly and kind and treated Belle like a special guest. They were all extremely hopeful that Belle would be the one that will free them all from the curse. So in hopes to befriend her, they put on an extravagant dinner show to welcome Belle as their guest." The beast, who had forbidden Belle from dinner, was enraged to discover his servants had to prepare a feast for her. He roared in frustration and sent Belle back into her chambers. The beast had been anxious to end the spell and felt Belle was a sign of hope. His servants, Mrs. Potts, the teapot, Lumiere, the candle holder, told him to be patient and above all, kind. Later that night, Belle came upon the magical rose that the enchantress had left behind. As Belle reached out to touch it, the beast appeared and grabbed the precious rose away from her. "Get out!" he yelled. Belle fled the castle out of fear on her horse, but was attacked by the same wolf that attacked Maurice. Suddenly, the beast appeared. Risking his life, the beast saved Belle. In the days that followed, Belle began to see the goodness in the beast. One evening, the beast invited Belle to a dinner once again. This time, Belle accepted his request. After dinner, the beast asked Belle to dance. As they rolled around the ballroom, the beast realized he was in love with Belle. There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. But now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before. She glanced this way, I thought I saw. And when we touched, she didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be, I'll just ignore. But then she's never looked at me that way before. New and a bit alarming. Who'd have ever thought that this could be true? That he's no Prince Charming, but there's something in him that I simply didn't see. Well, who'd have thought? Well, who'd have known? And who'd have guessed they'd come together on their own? Wait and see, a few days more. There may be something there that wasn't there before. After Belle's romantic dance with the beast, Belle exclaimed that she desperately missed her father back home. Using the beast's magical mirror, she found Maurice warning the townspeople about the dangers of the beast in the forest. Seeing this, Belle hurries back to the town. Belle, how are you back? What about the beast? Did you escape? Maurice questioned. No, he let me go, Belle exclaimed. What? That terrible beast? He's not terrible. I was so frightened at first, but we must get rid of the beast! The townspeople shouted in unison. Suddenly, an angry mob led by Gaston took Belle's magical mirror to see the way to the beast's castle, to kill him. After arriving at the castle, the servants battled the villagers whilst Gaston made his way to the beast. Slowly approaching him, Gaston raised his knife to kill the beast from behind. However, losing his footing, Gaston falls to his tragic death. Belle, who came back to the castle, pulled the beast into safety. love you. As she spoke, the last rose petal fell. Then a shower of sparks filled the air. The beast began to transform into a handsome young prince. With joy, they began to dance. And the Beauty and the Beast lived happily ever after. And that's the story of the Beauty and the Beast. Thank you all so much for coming, and we hope you enjoyed our performance and our time with us. If you'd like, please check out our website, TriValleySymphonics.org, or you can check out our Instagram/YouTube at Tri-Valley Symphonics. We'll be here for a few minutes, so if you have any questions or if you're interested in any of the instruments, feel free to come up to touch the instrument or just take a look at it and ask questions to the musicians. Thank you once again for coming, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.